Heran. I'm the author of The Missing Piece. Today is May 6th, and the topic for today is Do No Harm Awareness of Nonviolence. The quote for today is No one heals himself by wounding another. Ambrose of Milan. In his tell all book, Do No Harm, Dr. Henry Marsh shares stories as a neurosurgeon and reports great case studies of serious brain pathologies and how he and his colleagues have helped these patients. However, he also speaks about harm that is done while in surgery and during some patients' stays at the hospital, an infection contracted at the hospital, or a medication error, or finding something surprising during surgery that leads to a patient's death. The point is, the intention of each physician is to do no harm. It doesn't mean that patients won't experience harm while in their care. It's kind of a metaphor for life, correct? Hopefully, those people who love and care for us typically do not intend to do us harm, but in the course of a relationship, we might experience what we perceive as harm. For example, breaking up or saying no to a request or even infidelity. So, ahimsa is an ancient term that is shared by Buddhists and Hindus alike that pertains to the practice of nonviolence to all living things. The meaning of nonviolence is much broader than any physical violence. The nonviolence spoken here includes any verbal, emotional, financial, or sexual violence towards another. Our words can be just as hurtful as our deeds, especially when they are constructed to be totally justified. These faiths believe that this negative way of proceeding can cause karma and will prevent you from breaking the cycle of rebirth. While it is spiritually sound to avoid any form of violence and doing harm, it is equally important to pay specific attention to the care of others and yourself. The Jewish tradition promotes mitzvah, which is an empathic and kind act towards another that is believed to be commanded by God. The restless mind often creates a narrative that paints you as the victim, only to foster resentments and holding grudges toward people who have been in an intimate relationship with you. To experience a greater degree of freedom and inner peace, we need to pivot from the victim stance to a stance of understanding and compassion towards the other, while avoiding doing any retaliatory harm towards others. So let's be aware of our choice to be increasingly understanding and exercise compassion and kindness towards those who we have perceived have wronged us in some way. So thank you for joining me today with this reading from The Missing Piece, and look forward to you joining me with future readings. Thank you.